You have one of the problems all smart people has, overthinking.
Afazara is a breathwork coach and a manifestation expert, and she's going to be sharing with us all of the secrets we need to manifest our dream life.
Hello, Emily. Thank you for inviting.
So I met Afa a little while ago, and I just had this inner knowing in me that we were meant to get to know each other better.
We are what we think. The word even abracadabra is coming from Hebrew, meaning that I am creating my world with my words. I know you are also a big fan of Joe Dispenza as me, and the main manifestation is happening when we are in alpha condition. When we wake up in the morning, a few minutes we are in alpha still because we're waking up and we're still in alpha. Great time for praying, for meditation, for manifestation. Everyone using different way, but usually we just waking up, grabbing our phone, and that's it. And second, this condition we can achieve when we properly breathing, bringing us to this condition as well. We need to stay. Our shoulders need to be the same, like we should shrink and narrow, but not higher, not taller. To do it at least 2-3 minutes in a day to came in proper condition our mind. That's all technique I'm learning now by myself, even because I'm working on my inner peace meditation manifestation. If you will do it during 1 month even, you will see how people approach to you is changing, how your approach to the world is changing, became more decent, happy person. That's why I can, wherever people asking me any advice, I'm saying just inhale, exhale. That's the key. Simple, but the key. So that's my way to came the condition where I can start manifest. And I think everyone need to feel this alpha condition. You're not sleeping, but you're not awake. It's just in the border of being fully awake and just little bit in sleepy side. That's an amazing time to stick the image wherever you want. Let's say material things. Someone want a huge house, someone want a sport car. Just imagine yourself in this car in that moment. That not from the side, like you driving, you're seeing your hands, you're feeling the leather in that. It's important. Feelings is important in manifestation. How you can imagine ice cream if you never taste the ice cream? That's why all the meditation coach I was watching their videos, they was saying, you wanna live in some house, go check this house. Touch to these things. Feeling myself happy, I need to imagine in front of my eyes blue ocean. And I used to live in Palm Beach. I love this drive on the road. I'm driving, I'm seeing this ocean, these houses. It's kind of for me such a calming sense.
I had a misconception that manifestation was magic or that it was like woo-woo spiritual. But as I learn more about it and like understand the science behind it about how being in the present moment and being in high vibrational states like joy and happiness and gratitude really helped like expand your understanding and helps you to see possible manifestations in your world and helps you to just attract to you all the most magical things. I love how you are talking more about getting into your body because that's the first thing that's helped me stop my overthinking and get into my body is thinking about how do I feel in my body in this moment? How do things smell? How do things feel? And kind of engaging in my senses.
And you have one of the problems all smart people has. It's overthinking. Overthinking, thinking 10 step ahead, 10 step behind, everything 360 degrees thoughts. It's kind of ruining your state of mind.
Yeah, I can be on the beach ruining my day because I'm overthinking what I have to do tomorrow. And I want to like be able to have people feel freedom and inner peace. And in order to do that, I've had to let go of that future planning. I used to make contingency plans for myself. If there was problems in the future, I'm like, okay, if this goes wrong, then I'll do that. What a waste of life
And
force
sometimes,
energy.
like, even we can plan everything ahead, but something will happen. All our plans, everything steps gonna change. So that's why on the Ring of Solomon
Mm-hmm.
that I was writing, this is also will go. Does any bad thing, good things also ending, bad things also ending. For me, English is second language. So for me, I'm manifesting, I'm
Mm-hmm.
writing all my thoughts, everything on my book. It's in English
Yeah.
because I'm here and now. I
Mm-hmm.
need to put this sentence in proper way. There are no way to have the third, fourth
Mm-hmm.
thoughts in my brain.
That's a really good tip to have. Have you read The Power of
No.
Now? That's a good one. It's about how to be more in the present moment. It's by Eckhart Tolle. That helped me to understand like the magic of being in the now, and things like doing my mirror affirmations really help me with that because I feel like the act of writing things kind of gets them out of your head and onto paper, and doing them specifically in another language helps you to focus on that one thing because in English, I can be having side conversations in my head, but if I'm in a different language, I'm only thinking about the next word I need in order to get my point across. So that's a
That's why
great,
I'm going
great
to
tip.
I'm almost each 2 day going to the Pilates because in Pilates you need to listen
Mm-hmm.
and it's in English and I need to listen next step like
Mm-hmm.
put your feet like that, make
Mm-hmm.
V shape this the toe. So every word for me new word to
Yeah, yeah.
think, and that's helping in my
Mm-hmm.
case. And but for me advising anyone just have to start manifestation, first try starting breathing because meditation it's very hard for the
Mm-hmm.
people don't know what is it. It's too much complicated
Mm-hmm.
stuff. They thinking you need to have a
Yeah, it
chandeliers,
is.
yoga mat, all this is no, it's a
Yeah.
mind. It's your mind, it's your body. You can do in in a
Mm-hmm.
shower, you can be in your bed lying in just wherever pose is comfortable for you, but if you're not
Mm-hmm.
breathing properly you can't achieve this alpha condition achievement. Very hard to do. That's why in religion they go in
Mm-hmm.
religious people in different religion go into the praying together. It's one of the form of the meditation
Yeah.
actually. I liked what you sharing in your videos. Manifestation board. It's a whole
Mm-hmm.
work to do this board because you should divide. First of all, you need to answer to your question. What I want. That's hardest part.
That
No.
should be easy, but truly what your inner child wants and needs is sometimes harder to listen to. We can overthink again and then become out of touch with our heart and our intuition. And I think the key to happiness and unlocking your manifestations is taking care of and listening to your inner child, because then you'll be more in the present moment as well. If you stop and you're like, what do I want? Instead of what am I being told I want?
That's it. Okay, I wanna drive a car, speed driving. Okay, perfect. Then go take the driving classes, take the speedy driving classes. Just do everything in proper way.
Mm-hmm.
There are for everything that you wanna be ballet dancer, you wanna play tennis. Just go and start learning the rules.
And you simultaneously have to be your own parent as you're listening to your own child. Like you
Yeah,
have to make sure you're taking care of your safety and your well-being as you're taking care of the needs and
yeah,
desires
because
of your
child is
child.
your freedom finishing when other person freedom is starting. That border we need to
Mm-hmm.
keep. We can't be just selfish. Just oh, I wanna sing in 10
Yeah.
p.m. and my neighbors cannot sleep. That kind of small things. This making the rules.
I know my life really changed when I intensely started tapping into my intuition instead of trying to put logic on top of it. Because I always have this like felt sense of myself about what's right for me. And I think whether it's through my recovering overthinking tendencies or whatever society's put on top of me, I have a tendency to kind of try to logic over why something else is a better decision instead of just focusing on my being and my inner knowing. Would love if you could talk more about like your heart and your brain and how they work together
I will say
differently.
that it's because I'm also a logical person like you. I'm also have a master degree in
Yeah,
project
yeah.
management. So whatever I'm doing,
Mm-hmm.
even abracadabra stuff, it should be logic there, some
Mm-hmm.
rules. So first, our
Yeah.
brain is important. All information, what we're learning, knowledge, it's very important. But we, in that present life, we made our heart slave of our brain. Our brain forcing us hard to do whatever he think is logical. But our perfect brain need to
Mm-hmm.
be slave of our heart. My heart wanna eat the ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
My brain should say, okay, you can eat ice cream, but it should be, you have like a diabetes, it should be sugar free. My brain need to help my dreams come true. Brain is
Mm-hmm.
here, more smart, more intelligent we are, perfect. It's like AI, right? It's like computer. Our brain
Yeah. Yeah.
computer. We
Yeah.
can't make let decision computer to be us, because we are human being. We have some
Mm-hmm.
desires. We don't want to sleep at 10 sometime, but the program is switch off at 10. No, I want to just watch the movie maybe. So I think first of
Mm-hmm.
all we should
Yeah.
realize that we have desires, but it shouldn't be just that blind
Mm-hmm.
way. Oh, I wanna do that. No. Then we're gonna kind of our brain is consultant. We're hiring consultant
Mm-hmm.
to help us
Yeah.
to come our dreams come true.
Oh, that so resonated with me. I think one of my favorite
Yeah.
books is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It's amazing, and there seems to be like a part of my being, like a soul, a true self that knows what it wants, that it knows there's a big quest and a dream in my life to go off and find. And we have a really powerful tool between our two ears, and we should be using it to help us grow and follow our life quests and find our personal, goals in life instead of holding us back and keeping us stuck in logic mode. And we so need the two in order to not self
That's yeah.
sabotage ourselves by being a slave
Yeah,
to
we
our
don't want to be slave
desires, you
of
know?
our brain, but we again saying brain
Yeah.
very necessary tool to own that and make
Mm-hmm.
more upload more programs, more information, and to come to
Yeah.
this condition of mind with breathing, because that whole job of our body, which our brain sabotage by overthinking.
Some things that really help me are ones that help me to step into like my being mode instead of my doing mode, right? So when I'm hyper doing, trying to figure things out, that's not helpful for manifestation and I'm usually stressed. But when I'm doing things that help me be more in the present moment and focus on being and just being in my peace, that gets me into the mind state where manifestations can come true. And I know you talked earlier about how you like to write
Mm-hmm.
letters to your younger self. And I love to do that too. I like calligraphy as well, but I will write letters to God and be like, this is everything I'm so grateful for. Thank you. I'd also like X, Y, and Z. And then I send them off in the mail as a way to like show the universe and trust that what I want is coming to me. And that's the like ultimate manifestation of me in my being energy and trusting the process and being in my heart. But then I have to go back and step into my brain and think, okay, what is the next thing I need to do in order to walk in that right direction? Because I tell people all the time it's two parts, right? It's believing in yourself in the future and then doing the things required to become the person who can bring those into your life. If I didn't have the belief in myself and God, I would just kind of give up and be like, oh, I guess this is my life.
Is inner child. We have an inner child, and our brain is our parents. Actually, our parents always want for us some
Mm-hmm.
good things in general. Yeah, but it's a
Of
brain. They
course.
don't know what inside. We need to help them understand inner child.
Mm-hmm.
We need to write. Like I love to write. Maybe in a 2 3 months letter to myself. Like when it's full moon, I'm like when I'm 20, 80, that you did don't be shy, don't be don't overthink. You did everything in right time. It was the condition wherever you can do. You need to forgive yourself always for your mistakes, because that feeling when you cannot forgive yourself inside, it's a guilt feeling. It's one of the bad feeling in the world. That's why all religions has that. You're going and telling whatever your guilt, and they saying that, oh, okay, we will forget about that. So guilt feeling very bad, but that's why we need to say ourselves that, oh, you did perfectly in that time, even you did mistake, but it was the moment. You were in a moment, you took your lesson from
Mm,
that. Are you gonna do it again? No, but that moment it was the best of you. You were 20-year old, you were,
that's so
I don't know,
true.
14-year old. You don't have experience.
Yeah, always trying to do the best that I possibly could with all of the available information. And you're just causing yourself more pain if you're like beating yourself up for not being perfect. And it's so impossible to expect your past self to have made a better decision with the
No,
knowledge
no,
you
it's
have now. It's
impossible. And they're
a
saying
little
that only
pointless.
one
Yeah.
person you need to compete. It's you. If am I better than yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's always achievement. One small achievement. Am I gonna do the same? No. Oh, I already learned my lessons from that. But again, like, actually, it's very
Mm-hmm.
hard when you're young to be to listen all this. That's why they calling this wisdom. Wisdom coming by experience. When the pandemic happened, I was at home. I
Mm-hmm.
started writing book. I was cut out from all this social life. I spent with myself a lot of time. And then I realized that whatever was bothering me, I forget to be thankful. The pandemic was a lesson for me, and I start manifesting. I start watching all George Dispenza
Joe
stuff.
Dispenza
I
stuff.
even went to his one of his
Mm-hmm.
seminar in Barcelona. In person, he has this huge energy. All videos,
Mm-hmm.
everything was like nothing when I saw him in a person. Everything so simple. Just be in alpha condition. Some people becoming drunk going to this alpha condition. Some people is driving cars. Some people meditating. Some people staying hungry 5 days. Everyone doing her own journey.
You have to
You have to
find what
find.
works
I'm
for
an
you,
astrologer
right?
also. I'm kind of, it's one of the way to dig inside
Mm-hmm.
of me or anyone, because
Mm-hmm.
as moon is affecting people mood. We have moon sign in different signs,
Mm-hmm.
and if moon can move the oceans, seas, so who we are 80% is water. We are affected by moon vibes.
I like don't sleep for 3 days if there's a full moon. And I think being in city life, you can be very disconnected to our natural environment. But it's so important to remember that we are like spiritual beings living as creatures on this planet and we're affected by our environment. So it's great to keep that in
And that the
front of your
mind is
mind.
important. That's why, for myself personally, I'm not scrolling the social media after 10, 9:30. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
scrolling because too much unnecessary information there. And I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
be surrounded with positive mind people and
Yeah.
be in good mood.
And all of the things we talk about that will help people manifest will also just make them happier. Like, who doesn't want to feel more grateful, more abundant? And I know for me, the letter writing, the vision board really helps. Meditation, breath work helps me manifest. Is there anything else that helps you to kind of get into that alpha state where you feel like life is magical and you can have your desires
I like
manifest
in
faster?
person. I like to take the hot showers. Personally, it's a hot shower,
Same.
staying in the hot
Yeah.
showers, to putting your favorite music. It's kind of relaxing all your body, and
Mm-hmm.
it's getting me to this alpha condition, because after this I'm going to sleep always. I'm relaxed. I'm drinking my
Yeah.
chamomile
Mm-hmm.
tea, putting some music. There
Mm-hmm.
are special
Yeah.
vibration hertz. I'm putting special
Mm-hmm.
vibration, listening this. So this is my way. But and also one
Yeah.
other method, I love this also. I start staying on a plank in the morning every day, 30
Mm-hmm.
seconds, 31 seconds, 32 seconds. So I was increasing this
Mm-hmm.
kind of the till the 1 minute. staying in plank
Mm-hmm.
and repeating whatever you want to do, like you want to achieve. It's kind of
Yeah.
powerful position,
Mm-hmm.
and you need to keep this. Your body already working, and your mind is repeating same.
Yeah, I think a lot of people find that in affirmations too, that it helps them like feel like the person that they need to be and helps them to get into more elevated mood states. I love mirror affirmations and I also love the manifestation app on my phone. That helps me a lot. I hope that more people can feel like manifestation is them creating their world instead of voodoo magic because people have so much power. I hate when I see people acting as victims when they have immense power to change their life.
We have
Yeah.
2 hands, 2 feet. We're already blessed. Simple. If people running, oh, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not beautiful. Oh, you can be beautiful inside, and it will affect your face also. It's a beauty. It's a
Mm-hmm.
condition of mind. Proper people with a bad thoughts, I don't want to drink with them single cup of coffee. I want to see their miserable face. I saw a lot. Yeah,
You
I
can't get
saw a
away
lot of
fast
people, even
enough.
they're not perfectly, but such a good positive energy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to spend time with them. I want to talk
Yeah.
with them. Again, our brain is a computer. You engineer, you understand, it's a machine, algorithm,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It's a tool. Like you're not
tool.
your mind,
And
it's your
when you
tool.
smile, because it's a special muscles is working, and
Mm-hmm.
your brain thinking, oh, maybe everything
Yeah.
is good, right? Because when you smile, if even you don't want to smile, it's restarting your brain. That's why I'm always smiling, and I'm putting Botox here because I'm having this smile wrinkles.
Yeah, we all do get the
So,
crinkles.
but smiling, people saying that you're always smiling. I'm saying, yes, I have a small kid, and I want my kid remember her mom always smiling, not miserable.
Yeah, always happy, being joy and getting everything out of life. I again feel like if you're allowing yourself to be sad, you're getting stuck
It's
in
a
the victim mentality.
small.
Because be so grateful. There's so many good things in your life. I'm sure you have wonderful friends and family. And if you're living in America, you're in an
Of
incredibly
course,
privileged
just 60
position. And
million people, no, 320 million people living in the US, let's say like that.
mm-hmm,
Other, I don't know,
yeah,
let's say world population 7 billion, right? 10% of the people in the world. And people running
mm-hmm.
different ways, jumping borders, swimming. One guy, Indian guy, he traveled 6 months to come to the US from Mexico. Like people doing crazy stuff to be in the ground where we're staying.
I know my family like fled the Bolshevik Revolution to come here. They took my grandmother was an 11-month-old baby across the ocean just to give us a better life. And I'm like so grateful for that. And anytime I catch myself complaining about my life, I think, Emily, it's so easy for you. You have no complaints.
I
Your
have
life
some
is so
friends
good.
when, like, someone breaking up with boyfriend, husband, something. I'm always taking
Yeah.
them to comedy club, stand up
Mm-hmm.
comedy. We're just gonna
Yeah.
laugh. That's a laugh is therapy.
Yeah, me too. I think for me also books really help. So I have a deep appreciation for classics, but they can be a little depressing. And for me, the best therapy is to like get out of my head and like into another world of magic and adventure and fun and romance. And life feels simultaneously short, but it is long. And if you're not allowing yourself to enjoy life and you're not putting good things into your life, like comedies and fun books, and you're just allowing yourself to consume negative content all day, like the news or like, I don't know, sad things on social media, ruining your life. You don't need to live in that. It doesn't need to be part of your experience. You can choose what you consume and it affects your thoughts and your body and your whole
Totally agree,
mentality.
because social life putting on us pressure that looking smart, you need to read all these Tolstoy, Dostoevsky, Dickens, all these hard, heavy romance. And okay, it's good for the
Mm-hmm.
knowledge, but I don't want to be affected with all these stories. It's depressive. we people made ourselves complicated. This is we
Mm-hmm.
prioritize our knowledge more than our soul. We forget that our brain need to
Mm-hmm.
help us to solve our desires, to help us to come to our desires.
Yeah.
We just want to do whatever our brain
Mm-hmm.
saying. It's good for you to work 9 to 6, collect money. When you will be old, you will retire. Da, 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 da. All this is okay. Then why we living? Just to become old and live, to go to cruise? No, I want to live
Mm-hmm.
now.
And it takes bravery to kind of follow your own life quest, though. And one of the biggest things that came to me after reading The Alchemist is that we all have like this vessel journey within us. And our life can be so magical and amazing if we have the bravery to kind of step outside what we thought we were supposed to do and we followed the desires of our heart. I have a really good quote downstairs on my wall that says, you can never escape the desires of your heart, so best to listen to them. Because if I never started my YouTube channel, if I never tried to start making videos, there would always be a piece of me that would feel regret and that I missed out on a part of my life. And it's hard to put up a video and try to be
Oh
criticized
yeah.
by people, and it's hard to do a different job, and it's hard to break up with someone when you know they're not right for you. But if you don't listen to your inner truth, you're making
Yeah,
yourself
very hard to
miserable.
put. That's why I'm saying that you're doing great job doing videos, because people always
Thank
putting
you.
some negative comments. It's affecting us. It's taking big bravery to do
Yeah.
something what you wanna do and not to listen. It's a already big step to do. Like,
Thank you. For everyone, it's a bravery act. I promise you, the comment section finds absolutely anything to be upset with you for.
I can share with you or
Mm-hmm.
with my friends saying that, oh, look, why is she putting this? But I'm never gonna put under comment section anything negative.
I always come at it like if people in person or online are criticizing you, they're kind of showing you their internal state. It doesn't say anything about you. They're usually showing you their lack of filter or their perception, and the only thing they're seeing online is like a little slim slice of who you are as a person. And if you know yourself really well and you see a comment that is meant to be hurtful, you almost kind of laugh at it. You're like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not
In a
my
few,
reality.
I did surgery on my eyelids, so and I was record the video saying
Sure,
that
sure.
thank you to my doctor, and I sent to doctor, so he posted it
Mm-hmm.
in his social media. Oh my God,
Yeah,
you should see the comments under it. And my doctor texting me, I'm sorry. I'm saying that relax.
yeah.
That's video maybe 10 years ago, it will bother me. But now I'm in my age, I'm
Mm-hmm.
43. It's not bothering me. Zero.
Yeah. I think a lot of people want to get to that point. It's harder in real life because I've even had friends that have really negative perceptions of me despite me being very kind and trying to be very helpful. And there's nothing you can do to change someone else's perception, and it's not your problem. Like we want to like grow and live our best life, be happy, healthy, selfish women. We don't want to be trying to fix everyone else's
Ah,
opinion of us. Again, what a
no.
waste
And
of life force
I
energy.
realize I start looking to this from different point of view. There are some people was
Mm-hmm.
irritating me. Then I ask myself, why these people irritating me their videos? Then I realized that because I
Mm-hmm.
wanna do the same, I don't have bravery to do.
Yeah.
I don't have. I
Mm-hmm.
can't do this. That's why this person making me mad. That's why maybe these people who's putting
Mm-hmm.
negative comments, they wanna do this too. That's why it's kind of
Yeah.
mirroring, always mirroring.
And it takes so much maturity and self knowledge to realize that if you feel
It's my
triggered,
problem.
it's your
Yes, my
problem,
problem.
not someone else's. If someone triggers me, it means there's something in me that I've not yet admitted to. So if someone says, you have bad hair, and I feel hurt by that, I'm clearly self conscious about my hair. If someone says, your hair looks bad, and I don't care, or I'm just thinking my hair looks good that day, I'm like, okay, thank you for your input, and I go on with my glorious life. It's your
Triggering.
work to be
It's
working
triggering.
through your triggers, not someone else. Having the ability to look at yourself and be like, what is it in me that's causing this pain?
As soon as you start comparing yourself with someone, then negative energy is coming to your this balance.
Whenever I'm talking about things like vision boards or affirmations, mirror affirmations, meditations, I'm talking to people about them as a way to make their minds believe that they can do what they say they want. Because people will say they want the Lamborghini, they'll say they want the dream job, they'll say they want the perfect relationship, and their actions don't match their words because they either don't want it bad enough or they're not willing to do what's required to get it. And all of the things that we talk about in manifestation, I think, help solidify the internal belief in yourself. Because when you believe you can be this most amazing woman with this beautiful life, you start
Yeah.
acting like her. And it's not that you have to like climb giant mountains and you need to do all these fancy things. It's you need to believe you're worthy of the life that you say you
It just
want.
believe in you letting yourself, not underestimating you. You know who you are. And
Mm-hmm.
the main hardest question, when all these workshop, wherever I am going, they're asking you, what makes you happy? Not who you wanna be, what you wanna drive. No, like
Mm-hmm.
you wanna own
Yeah.
Lamborghini. You wanna, for example, Lamborghini. Did you ever drive Lamborghini? No.
If you can't even rent the car
You're
for
not
3 days,
letting
you're
yourself.
never gonna
You're
be in the
not
energy of
letting
having it.
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you will not like even this car. Have you ever drive this car? No.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wanna buy something, then I'm going wearing this one. I don't need that.
My favorite manifestation technique, if there's something I want, is I'll like go into the store and kind of get into my abundance energy and I'll walk around and I'll see if I actually like the thing. Like I remember, you know, the on the go
Mm-hmm.
tote from Louis Vuitton? It's
Mm-hmm.
like the one with the little top handles. I was going in there and I was like feeling it, and in my mind I was like, this is the perfect work bag. My laptop fits right in it. It looks so cute. And I get into the store and I like, oh, it's ugly. It's really boring. I had this idea of my mind, and when I finally kind of let myself think, okay, you can go have it, go walk into the store, see if you like it, it didn't even resonate with me, which I just thought was so funny. And we hold ourselves back and self sabotage all the time,
Yes.
thinking that we're not worthy. So, this is actually the workbook from The Mountain Is You. And this is all about self sabotage and how we get in our own way and hold ourselves back with limiting beliefs. And it is like so transformational. I suggest it to everyone. Yeah, and we talked earlier about Joe Dispenza's book as well. He's kind of the king of the science behind all the spirituality that we've been talking about. I know I've kept you for a really long time. Thank you so much for like redoing and
Yeah, yeah.
talking
We
again about
should tell
everything.
this
And I'm
story
sorry
that
we
we
missed
didn't
some of your
record
golden
this. That's so
nuggets.
funny story.
By the way, guys, for all of you recovering perfectionists in the audience, this is the second time we filmed this video because we got like half an hour in and I realized I didn't click the
We're
record
not
button.
blonde.
So
We're not blonde.
life continues. It's always better the second time, guys,
Yes,
because you
exactly.
practiced. But I'm so grateful for you being on our podcast. If anyone else is interested about breathwork, we'll have the link in the description box below so you can learn more about how that can help you to
Yes,
manifest and live your
perfect.
best life.
We share some good energy today.
Yeah.
We enjoy our talk. We did good things for the
Yeah.
universe.
And I think too, just write in the comment section just one thing that will make you feel happy in this moment today. Let life be fun and easier
Yes,
for you.
exactly.
I'm here to live my best life. I want sparkle and
It's
romance and glitter. Leave me alone.
I'm letting myself enjoy and I'm smiling. I already changing words. I'm doing
Yeah.
a lot of things
Oh
to
my gosh.
smiling to you miserable people. You also
I know.
in Islam they say they have one proverb. They
Mm-hmm.
saying that when you look to the beauty, it could be beautiful woman, beautiful picture, anything beautiful. You
Yeah,
gaining
yeah.
good deed.
I've had to like break up with friends because they didn't get it. And it makes you feel so good. I just did a video on like how to use totems to kind of like upgrade your mindset. Because people understand like if you wear a tiara,
Yeah.
you feel like a queen. But in your life you can do that too. You can wear your favorite jewelry and say, I'm going to channel like my boss girl energy when I wear this thing. I'm going to channel my sexy goddess energy when I channel that thing. And I like want people to feel empowered to like be the version of themselves. And if that means the tiara or if that means a totem or a certain blazer that makes you feel powerful,
Yeah, you're
have at
totally right.
it.
Because we all from childhood has a lot of things, unnecessary thoughts. But if some small tiara can
Mm-hmm.
feel you different, why not? Just enjoy.
But
Yeah.
have a great
Bye bye.
rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for
Bye.
re-recording. Bye.